And Leo came to the office, man, to meet with me. And here was the deal. Rap-A-Lot and I were at a gridlock at that point in my career. We're at a gridlock. Like, I wasn't dropping no more albums, and they wasn't giving no more money. So we were at a gridlock, and I had responsibilities. So I had to be very crafty.
So you make an executive move.
I made an executive move. Brilliant. I made an executive move, and I was making an astronomical amount of money. I was making more money working at Def Jam than I was rapping. 2001, I was doing that. But the move was, you know, me and James in the gridlock with this. And
so you Finesse2Tymes wasn't the only artist who reportedly had a rough experience involving J Prince and his team. Based on the speculation spreading online, several artists who signed deals with Rap-A-Lot have later ended up dealing with contract disputes or other business problems. Now, it's time to take a closer look and see whether that's just a coincidence or if there's more to the story. Finesse2Tymes shared a video of Scarface, who signed with J Prince Sr.'s Rap-A-Lot Records back in the 1980s. In the clip, Scarface talks about his own experience with James Prince and describes how he ended up in what he believed was an unfavorable contract. This is the same video Finesse2Tymes posted on his page, seemingly to get his message across and spark more conversation. Check this out. My question is, why hold a black man back? Why? It's supposed to be each one teach one. I understand it's business, but people understand we don't know nothing about business. Why put a black man's life on hold just because he lacks business sense? Glad you could find a way through it. OG. J Prince Jr., real talk. Pulling the same move on me. In all indications, it looks like Finesse2Tymes has started digging into how former artists signed to the Prince family ended up trapped in their contracts. By doing this research now, Finesse could be piecing together a way out of his own situation with mob ties. People online are watching closely as he studies every detail, trying to see patterns in how these deals played out.
And Leo came to the office, man, to meet with me. And here was the deal. Rap-A-Lot and I were at a gridlock at that point in my career. We're at a gridlock. Like, I wasn't dropping no more albums, and they wasn't giving no more money. So we were at a gridlock, and I had responsibilities. So I had to be very crafty.
So you make an executive move.
I made an executive move. Brilliant. I made an executive move.
This move could change everything if he finds what he's looking for. Finesse2Tymes is now reportedly keeping a close eye on how similar contract situations have played out in the industry. Online chatter suggests he's been talking to different people in the business, trying to understand the legal side and how artists can protect themselves when things start to shift fast.
I was making an astronomical amount of money. I was making more money working at Def Jam than I was rapping. 2001, I was doing that. But the move was, you know, me and James in the gridlock with this. And
so you let me cut y'all. Is y'all in the gridlock? Or are you saying you wanted more money and they were just holding firm?
I'm not sure what the beef was. That was 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
But we was at a disagreement. I wasn't recording, and that was that.
Okay.
You know, and his pace, his game is, he played long ball too. So
nothing has been confirmed, but the curiosity around his next move is getting louder every day. At the same time, people close to the conversation say Mob Ties hasn't publicly addressed any of the speculation, leaving fans to read between the lines and draw their own conclusions.
Let's play the long ball. So I went and got me a job.
A hell of a one, though.
A hell of a job, yeah. That was a cold move. I ended up getting Ludacris. And like I said, I tried to sign a whole lot of other artists that are extremely famous right now. Rick Ross, T.I.,
Jeezy.
What was their names though? What was the name of that group?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. I tried to get them.
They weren't, with tension building online. Every small update is being watched like it could change the whole direction of the story. The situation around Finesse2X is reportedly getting more attention online as more people start revisiting old interviews, clips, and contract stories tied to the Rap-A-Lot and Mob Ties connections. Fans are pointing out patterns, trying to connect dots between past artist experiences and what Finesse might be dealing with right now.
Though it was something else, but it was Big Gee. I know Jeezy. I don't remember Jeezy, but I know he was there. But
Jody Breeze, I think he was in that group.
I don't, man. It was so long ago, man. But I used to hang out in Mechanicsville with Big Gee, man. I gotta call my dude, man, see how he doing, man. Big Gee. I try to sign a lot of that. David Banner, Slim Thug, Paul Walker, Millionaire, Flip. Try to get them all to go to Def Jam South. And
at the same time, nothing has been officially confirmed about any legal changes or contract moves, but the conversation just keeps growing louder every day. Some observers say this kind of public pressure and online digging could push more transparency in the industry, while others think it's all just speculation taking on a life of its own. Now, the conversation around Finesse2Tymes is starting to spill into different corners of social media, with fans and commentators breaking down every past interview and every old statement tied to the Mob Ties and Rap-A-Lot connections. Some people are saying these resurfaced clips might be giving new meaning to what artists were warning about back then, while others believe it's just the internet building a bigger story out of fragments.
Junior, we done already made all the money we can make. I don't want to go to no another label with you. I love you. But I no longer want to be Mob Ties business-wise. I love all the Mob Ties street. It's time for me a new look, Junior. It's time. Let me out that contract, bro. I'm done with that contract, bro. We ain't made no money. I've been with you 4 years, P. We ain't dropped number 2 projects. Ain't Mob Ties, ain't hitting on nothing with the music.
Meanwhile, insiders online claim there's a lot more going on behind closed doors than what's being said publicly, but nothing has been verified or officially confirmed. Still, every new post and every new clip is getting dissected like it holds a hidden message, and the tension around the situation just keeps building day by day. The online discussion around Finesse2X continues to escalate as more fans start comparing his situation to other artists who once worked closely with the same circles. Old interviews are being replayed non-stop, with viewers claiming they are noticing details they missed the first time, even though nothing has been officially proven or confirmed. At the same time, people in the comment sections are split, with some saying this is a clear warning sign in the industry, while others argue it's just social media speculation growing out of control. Either way, every new clip and post is adding more heat to an already tense conversation. As the conversation keeps spreading, more attention is turning toward how contracts in the music industry are structured and what artists actually understand before signing anything. Supporters of Finesse2X are saying this situation is opening people's eyes, while critics argue that online discussions are mixing facts with speculation in a way that makes everything look more dramatic than it may really be. Meanwhile, no official statements have confirmed any of the claims being made across social platforms, but that hasn't slowed the wave of commentary one bit. Every repost, every clip, and every quote is being analyzed like it's part of a bigger puzzle, keeping the story alive and constantly evolving. The discussion around Finesse2X is now shifting into deeper debates about artist rights, management control, and how much influence labels and affiliations really have behind the scenes. Some fans are zooming in on past industry stories, saying they reflect patterns that deserve more attention, while others insist that online narratives are getting ahead of the actual facts. Even with no verified updates or official responses to confirm what's being said, the topic continues to spread across platforms at high speed. Every new comment thread seems to add another layer to the conversation, turning what started as speculation into one of the most talked about subjects in the current music discussion space. The conversation around Finesse2X is still gaining momentum online, with more shifting across social media platforms. The conversation surrounding continues to expand. with more attention shifting toward how artists navigate contracts and long-term label relationships in the music industry. Some users online are now revisiting older discussions about power dynamics in the business, suggesting that similar concerns have surfaced many times before, while others caution that the narrative is becoming exaggerated without solid proof. Despite all the talk, there are still no official confirmations or documented updates to support the ongoing claims, but that hasn't slowed the momentum at all. Every new clip, reaction, and repost seems to deepen the discussion further, pulling in more voices and keeping the topic active across multiple platforms. And that's where things currently stand, with the situation unfolding around Finesse2X and the ongoing industry discussions. As more details surface and old stories keep getting revisited, the conversation is clearly not slowing down anytime soon. If you want to stay updated on every new twist, every new clip, and every developing detail, make sure to subscribe to Fame or turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next.